Tonight, I am going to maintain order in Gotham City. You are going to help me. But not with these. These are loud and clumsy. These are the weapons of cowards. Our weapons are precise and quiet. In time, I will teach them to you. But for tonight, you will rely on your brains and your fists. Tonight, we are the law. Tonight, I am the law.
Yeah, but how long you expect to last against him?
Long enough.
Boss, I'm trying to get the plan here. I mean, you gonna die tonight or what?
I'm sure you've heard old fossils like me talk about Pearl Harbor. Mostly we all lie, make it sound like we leapt to our feet and went after the Axis the second it happened. Truth is, we were scared stiff. Rumors were flying. We barely had an army. Hell, we were hiding in our beds with our heads under the sheets. And then we heard President Roosevelt on the radio. That voice, strong and sure, taking our fear and turning it into a fighting spirit. He's why we won that war.
If it's suicide you're after, I have an old family recipe. It's slow and painful. You'd like it. Wayne Infirmary. One moment. It's Commissioner Gordon, no doubt calling for details on the funeral. I'm still the prime beneficiary in your will, aren't I?
James Gordon dedicated his life to keeping this city safe, and I'm honored to share a stage with him. But this office will no longer tolerate the actions of a criminal. As my first official act as commissioner, on the charges of breaking and entering, assault and battery, and creating a public menace, I hereby issue a warrant for the Batman's arrest.
People of Gotham, this is Harvey Dent. Sorry to interrupt your television viewing pleasure. Right now, I'm sitting atop the beautiful Gotham Life building with 2 bombs, big enough to make both towers rubble. You have 22 minutes to save them, and my price is $22 million.
Soviet representatives stormed out of talks over the conflict in Corto Maltese today, calling American military presence in the region an act of pure fascist aggression and pledging total military commitment to ousting the U.S. from the Latin American island nation.
The groceries? Now?
Want to eat tonight?
I'm going.
Be careful. And no cigars.
Not at all, Ted. I expect the mayor's credibility rating to go through the roof, especially if he's successful in the mutant negotiations. Between this, his strong stand on Batman, and his choosing a woman as the next police commissioner, I think we're seeing a whole new mayor. Public perception-wise, that is.
Where have you been all this time? You're like gone.
Been busy.
You even gonna make it to the fairgrounds tomorrow? Opening day, our tradition?
It's this night job.
Details.
This whole mutant situation is the result of Commissioner Gordon's incompetence and the Batman's terrorist actions. To address these matters, Deputy Mayor Stevenson and I are proud to announce the appointment of Captain Ellen Yindel as Gordon's replacement upon his retirement. Captain Yindel stands firmly against the Batman, and upon taking office, will aggressively pursue his capture.
Through this horrific murder and his attacks on the police, the Batman has revealed himself to be an unqualified menace. I've asked the governor to place the state police at Gotham City's disposal to hunt down this dangerous fugitive. Still feeling this record heat wave in Gotham. Temperatures reaching into the upper 90s, friends. But rain should come in soon and cut all this heat.
Commissioner? O'Halloran, 6th Precinct.
Lieutenant?
Any way I can help? That's Selina Kyle, my old beat.
Shut it down and bring her in.
Yes, ma'am.
The mutants are dead. This is the new face of the law. We are the sons of Batman. And Gotham's criminals are about to enter hell.
Spectacular finish to the Newman elimination. Looked like a flaming coffin for billionaire Bruce Wayne for sure. Turns out Wayne bailed out at the last second, suffering only minor burns.
We will kill the old man Gordon. We will chop him. We will grind him. We will bathe in his blood. I myself will kill the fool Batman. I will rip the meat from his bones and suck them dry. Don't call us a gang. Don't call us criminals. We are the law. Gotham City belongs to the mutants.
Nearly coinciding with Gordon's retirement, tonight also marks the 10th anniversary of the last sighting of the Batman. Most of our younger viewers now think of him as a myth. Many others still debate whether his one-man war on crime was right or wrong. But this reporter hopes that wherever he is, he's enjoying a toast with good friends.
Those are but a few of the reactions to the return of the Batman. Tonight, we'll examine his impact on our society. From Metropolis, managing editor of the Daily Planet, Lana Lang, and from Gotham City, popular psychologist and author of the bestseller, Hey, I'm Okay, Dr. Bartholomew Wolper. Dr. Wolper, you've claimed the Batman is responsible for inciting the crimes he fights, yet crime in Gotham has dropped steadily since his return. Explain.
Hideous slaying of a group of nuns last night, the latest in a brutal crime spree attributed to the Mutant Gang. I'm sorry, Lola, this just in. A spokesman for the Ridley Chewing Gum family has revealed that the mutants have kidnapped Kevin Ridley, the 2-year-old heir to the Ridley fortune.
Crime is at a record high in Gotham. The city has gone to hell, and no one seems to be doing anything about it.
Come in here where it's warm, Mommy. I need you, Mommy. Talk soft and make me feel safe. Bruno's a she. Aces done. Bruno Joker squeeze. He Billy Berserkest ever.
Ha! Big she. Kinda my nasty. Yeah, Joker king of the Billy. Maybe he make us jokers.
Ted, we live in the shadow of crime, resigned to be the victims of fear, of violence, of social impotence. A man has risen to remind us that the power is and always has been in our hands. For years we've been under siege. This one man is showing us that we can take a stand.
Okay, easy on the rhetoric, Lana. The only thing Batman signifies is an aberrant psychotic force. The man's a danger to every citizen of Gotham. Batman knows exactly what he's doing. His kind of fascist always does.
It was great to hear from you, boss. Most of the other guys, well, they gave up on you, but I knew you'd come back. Oh, you look great. Anyway, I whipped up the lipstick you asked for. And Bobby and Mary, they can't wait to help. Oh, I also made you these. Special filters. Wear them tonight and only breathe through your nose.
Sorry, Maury and Lana, we're out of time, but I'm sure this debate is far from over.
Oh, Elsie. Yes, Elsie.
You see, it all comes down to this Batman fellow. His psychoerotic behavior is like a net, trapping weak-minded neurotics like Harvey, drawing them into corresponding intersecting patterns. You could say Batman creates his own enemies, committing the crimes using his so-called villains as narcissistic proxies. In other words, the real villain here is Batman.
You never should have come back, Bruce. You don't know how much the world has changed.
Those two morons don't have a brain between them, so I'm gonna give them yours. All over their suits.
You always did do it wrong, Bruce. Been 5 years since I busted out of jail. And you know I've been busy. But I made it hard on them. They had to cover up my escape. Now they have to cover up my work. And it's a lot harder to frost me if they can't admit I exist.
Sorry, guys, I've got a whole state to run, and I trust the judgment of Mayor Stevenson on that.
Then I'll get right to it. You have to go back into retirement. You're upsetting too many people.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you always have to be like this? You played right into their hands last time. When the parents' groups and the subcommittees came after us, you're the one they pointed to. You act like a criminal. Look, either shut it down, or one of these days, someone with authority is going to tell me to come stop you.
So many years of service. My men, my country, that's all I cared about. My wife, she's dying. And after all those years, they wouldn't pay for the treatment.
Son, you know I like to keep you out of domestic affairs, what with all the ruckus you stir up.
Yes, sir.
But, well, it's a ruckus I'd like you to straighten out, involving a friend of yours in Gotham City. It's all well and good to have a wild bronco on the ranch now and then. Does the hands good to break him in. But if the bronco up and kicks over the fence and gets all the other horses crazy, well, that's bad for business.
Joker, you've asked for a chance to share your side of things. I'm told you've killed about 600 people. How exactly does your side of that go?
Commissioner?
Mr. Hudson?
Sure you should be out so late? Not safe, even for our top cop.
Wife forgot bean sprouts.
Well, sounds like she's got you eating right. Gotta watch the red meat, you know.
Please, Silk. Not the face.
Get your ass in the car. We're taking a ride. You're paining me, Joni. You're messing with my livelihood.
Hey, man, take it somewhere else. I just had the seats cleaned.
Shut your hairy face and drive. Look, Joni, you went and grew a new nostril.
What the hell was that?
Something's on the roof. Someone thinks they're gonna mess with me?
Repeat, all units. Robbery in progress. Gotham City Trust.
Batman would have to be old.
Turk said he killed Batman.
Yeah, well, Turk says a lot of things. Lola, I'm standing outside the Gotham Vista Hotel, where Congressman Hector Alejandro Noches has climbed out onto a 40th-story ledge and is demanding a full nuclear strike against Corto Maltese. Lola is just confusion and one messy body down here right now. Commissioner Yindel has just arrived on the scene. I'll see if I can get a statement.
Commissioner, something you have to see. You set it back up? Isn't there any other way to contact him?
At least a dozen.
Then why? Watch it! You're gonna hit!
Mackie?
The pain! I can't stand it!
My client is yet to be charged with anything, and for good reason.
Where'd I put that stuff?
Your men found no stolen money on him. You've got no witnesses connecting him to the robbery, and to say he suffered brutality is an understatement. Batman shattered his femur.
Like it's got a mind of its own.
Go ahead. Say this has never happened to you before.
Shut up.
Make me. Come on. Finish me. It doesn't matter. I win. I made you lose control. And they'll kill you for it.